Welcome, Grind Forest Gaming. We're here to play some Hearthstone. I'm ready to throw some cards. We got Nova on the other end, and I'm really hoping to play... Oh, what's that, Nova?
I said,
I said. I'm really hoping to play a EUDORA round tonight because I want to go digging. And what about you, Nova? What are you hoping to play tonight?
I'm just hoping to not be in the bottom four.
Hoping for wins.
I'm hoping for somewhere between first and fourth, at least regularly. I've been having some rough games recently.
Rough games. We're both trying to climb at MMR. I think I'm sitting right under 5,500 this game. If
I'm just a little over 5.5.
Just a little over. So we're pretty even. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. You ready, Nova?
All we can do is see what happens, I guess. I'm scared, but I'm ready.
Yeah. This is a dangerous world we live in, my friend.
It's unforgiving.
The Hearthstone realm is nasty.
I like the thumbnail you made.
You do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
They're hard. I'm not very good at it. But I try my best.
I mean, that's all you can do, really. I don't know. I want to try out some new... I have some new strategies I want to try out right now because I feel like I very quickly get distracted in this game and I'm like, ooh, I want to do this. But just because you want to do something doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, when I'm at my best, I am exploring alternate routes always.
Yeah.
In my head. I don't just like see a card and I'm like, "Oh, that's a good, you know, well, that happens when I'm playing poorly."
Right.
All right, so let me think about these heroes here. We got Beasts, Demons, Elements, Pirates, and Quillbore. Just gonna go for stat pumping, I think. Hope to get into the Elements or the Quillbores. We're undead in there? Did I see that? Undead are not in this game. Wow, that's a...
Yeah, or mechs or dragons.
No max, no dragon. So we're probably going to see a lot of beast builds. I'm hoping to get in the Elements of the Quillbores. I'm not huge on the beasts.
I feel like whenever I try it, like what I need just doesn't show up.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's an issue I have with this game is like balancing when do you give up on something and like how late is it in the game to decide that you need to like start over.
Right, right.
No fighting in the saloon. Take it outside.
That's what happened to me in last round. Like the game started out where it was like, okay, this could be a good beast round for me. Actually, I could try to pull this off. And then it was like turn 7 or 8 or something. I just wasn't seeing any beasts anymore at all. And so I tried to switch to mechs, and it was too late.
Yeah, switching to mechs at that point, you probably just don't have the base. You know, you probably just don't have the things.
Too many turns of scaling gone. You know.
Yeah, my cat has the zoomies, I think people say.
I think my baby has the zoomies right now. I don't know if you can hear her or not.
I cannot.
Oh.
I cannot.
Well, that's good.
Is your baby flying around the corners on 2 legs? Like,
yeah,
what?
just like wheeling around the house.
Full sprint. Welcome to the chat, everyone. We're playing some Hearthstone here. I'm thinking about Captain EUDORA. I really want to play EUDORA round tonight. It's kind of one of my goals here.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have goals.
But right now, this is very early game, so just trying to get the best things on board. It's what's going to get you the best stats.
Yep.
You know, what
And I'll catch you next.
are you buying tavern spells? Are you not buying tavern spells? You know, I think that factors into it. What do you think about that? Early game and buying tavern spells. Is there a play where you buy a tavern spell early game, or you say, no, the gold should be spent filling board and getting, like, not getting hit?
I think, I don't know. I kind of feel like unless you're using the tavern spells to have additional gold, like to max your actual gold,
Well, they sure
then in
won't
the
want
early
me
game it's
messing
probably
with
not
the
a good
likes
idea
of
to
you
get them,
again.
because you don't really even want to use them on the early tier minions anyway, because you're just not getting the value. You're going to get rid of them at some point. So like, what do you do with like the +2/+2 at the end of the turn? Or are you buying that before you have a minion that it's for?
Right. No, I mean,
Like right now in my tavern, I have the increase your maximum gold by 1. I'm going to get that. Early in the game, that makes a difference.
it makes a big difference. And
Yeah.
and I think that we should talk about economy really quickly here. The the game hasn't always been so forthgiving with gold, and these
No.
days there is a complete economy play where you have
You've got a rich
many
gold
different
mine
avenues
there,
to
don't
gain
you?
gold, use gold, especially with the tavern spells being in the game now. So like finding your way into an amount of gold is not uncommon. And I think it probably leads to a lot of my wins. Like, there are some rounds where I'm getting 19 gold a turn to spend. And how is anybody supposed to compete with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's the
They
truth.
sure
It's
won't
so
wanna be
easy now
messing with the likes of you
to
again.
build economy that I feel like it's almost one of those things where if you're
I
not
didn't
doing it,
trust
then
that one either.
you have a higher chance of not placing top 4.
Now, I like to use tavern spells as like a kind of a get out of jail free card, you know? There's certain turns with certain heroes that I'm like, oh, I can tier up. Or if I can manipulate this or get enough gold on this turn, then I can get ahead on a tier. And I almost would rather selectively tavern dive. You know, like sometimes I lose because I just commit to tavern diving, but multiple tiers in a short succession, like short amount of turns, and it kills me every time.
Yeah.
The percentage of times for which that works is like, you know, I don't know, not 0.
Yeah. It's tough to come back from, truthfully. Like,
You just
it's
don't have
easy to
enough on the
look at
back end.
board.
You've
Yeah.
staked
Yeah,
quite
you
the
can
claim.
look at,
Now you've got to defend it.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you have to get lucky if you want to take the chance and tavern dive like that, especially if you don't have the economy to do it. Like you're just forcing it, because what's going to happen is you ultimately end up being a turn behind.
Or 2, you know, and one thing that I've noticed is like you can the only time you're allowed to tavern dive is if your hero is giving you something that no one else has access to. I think that
Always good to have
that
a
is
little help.
the quintessential difference.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, it's tempting, right? Like I could dive to 4 right now, but I think part of it too is seeing who your opponent is and what they're doing. It's like I'm up against the Lich King right now, and if he goes to 4, then maybe I do it. But it doesn't seem like he's going to. So if I dive, he certainly will have more minions on board.
Who did this?
Yeah. Like, I think that if you want to get good at playing Hearthstone, if you want to get good at this game, I think something that you're going to have to learn is discipline and patience, and when to employ both.
Right.
Because like if you really want to get good at this game, you have to know when to pivot and to know when you should have pivoted, and then
Yeah.
not do that. You know, like just because there's an option presents itself doesn't mean you're not, you know, destroying your chances to win that game by doing so. You know, like
These games
you might get to a minion
the time.
and you're like, oh, I need it. I need this for my build. But really, you needed it for your build like 2 turns ago. And now it's too late. Like, some people might better understand this in the context of, like, Bran. Like, there's many times where getting Bran is just get too late.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
it's just, the pump is inconsequential to what you have going on. And you should be searching to get that, you know, end game build up on your board.
Wild
Or
horses
just
couldn't drag me away from this.
commit to not winning. And just pump
Yeah.
everything you have into what you have on board and just hope for a top 4 finish. I think that's a very reasonable strategy.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, sometimes it is too late. It just truly becomes too late. And there's only certain circumstances like where I think where it still is okay, because I think it's very tempting to like go for Bran early because you're like, oh, double battle cry, that's awesome. But if you're not even running the build for it, then it just kind of becomes irrelevant. Especially if you're thinking about like, I don't know, like Max, for example, like you're not really doing battle cries. So if you end up transitioning into that and then you fought for a Bran early, that was just a waste of gold. That was a waste of diving.
Yeah.
You can get Bran in the very, very late game if you're going dragons or murlocs. You don't even need him until you get the T6 dragon. You don't even need him until you start running like the T5 battle cries for murlocs.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but
it just depends on how it comes to you.
I think a lot of people might be similar to me in the fact that I've been playing Hearthstone so long. It just classically that's not how you played Bran.
Yeah.
Bran was something that you got early to pump to gain advantage. And nowadays it's like kind of more of what you were saying where the pump can still be there. But you might be pumping late game for just like massive stats rather than a slow pump of consistent stats throughout the course of a game.
Right. Oof, I just hit that dude. Me versus you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh's right.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
I need to figure out what I want to do here. You're running Quillbore, of course. Captain Quillbore over here.
Captain Quillbore.
Someone won't steer you wrong.
Seriously.
My
name's DatSkat. I play Quillbore.
I like Quillbore.
Bro.
As
all the time.
I get a Bran.
Ooh, did you know? I almost feel I have to go into like a preservation mode here. Like I'm nervous to even like deal with you.
I think you're fine. I've got 1 minion on board that's doing something.
Oh, doesn't necessarily make me feel better.
Yeah, I don't know if it should.
Fair, fair. Crap. I mean, I guess
You're Vol'jin. How have you been playing? What cards are you cycling back and forth?
increase. I gotta go the gold play. You know, I'm here for the gold play.
Choose
What
2
cards have I been
minions.
cycling back and forth?
Oh.
I guess it just depends on where my.
That's not how Vol'jin used to work. Oh man, there are some heroes I haven't played in a long time. Vol'jin being one of them. They switched these hero powers up, made it really interesting. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I think I'm thinking of the chick that swaps, but Vol'jin used to like.
Oh yeah. Well, like you can move your minion into the tavern.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's there's just someone doing that. I can't recall. Ooh. Oh, look at you with your double 3-star full war. Oh man, you got a good bump going here already.
My blood gems are 5-3.
Ooh, mine are 5-1. Yikes.
Oh, and I just right in my tavern, 2 bacon jazzers. And I've got
jazzers, you say.
And I've got Bran.
Oh boy.
Watch out.
This is a disaster.
Potentially.
Oh man, how do I
Watch out.
okay, this has to happen.
You didn't make the cut.
Oh, this is dirty. I'm gonna do it though. There's probably a better play with these blood gems, but I think having a 43-58 cleave on board is pretty solid.
Sure.
This juncture.
48-53 cleave?
43-58 cleave, yeah.
What? How?
Well, what?
I'm confused.
I bought a pirate and put like 10 blood gems on him.
I see. That's terrifying. So you just built a pirate up in that one turn to 48-53.
Yes. About to use them to great success.
I would imagine so.
Man, these blood gems aren't messing around. I'm at 8-7.
Ooh, I just knocked Gil. I'm at 8-1. I can't seem to find the health.
Yeah, I know. I've been getting all of them.
Fair enough.
Nothing either of us can do about that. My normal blood gem generation is just 4 per turn. Not crazy.
Okay. That's still pretty good, though. I mean, overall.
Yeah, I think so. I like Tavern Tier 4. I really like Tavern Tier 4 for Quillbores.
Yeah.
I don't really... I'm going to take some gold in the next turn.
At the very least, they can
Sometimes when I get kind of lower on my gold, I'll like,
Go on.
Sorry, I was thinking about the turn. Sometimes when I get lower with my gold in a given turn, I'll like just pivot to tavern spells and just take value now rather than just re-rolling.
Yeah.
There are so many times when I'm like rewatching a game I've recorded or whatever, and I'm just like re-rolling, and then you get to the end and you wonder why you lose. It's because you're wasting gold. You're just throwing pennies into the fountain. And your wishes are not coming true.
Yeah, you have to be scaling. That's really the thing. Is like, yeah, every stat matters, sure, but you know, giving a minion stats equal to your tavern tier is just a one-time deal. It's not going to cover you for the rest of the game.
Correct. Yep. And same thing goes for like when you're doing like a mech build and you just
Ouch.
you're doing a mech build and you just keep
This guy
going
hit
for
15.
magnets and you just don't get to that 6-star minion fast enough. You know, that's a
Right.
loss.
Yeah.
Impressive. Remind me never to cross you.
Oh boy. And like here's another example. Like I've got 5 gold left, tavern tier 5, board full of boars, 5 gold left. And do you get the telescope, which discovers a minion of your most common type, just to make sure you get one, or you risk the rerolls?
I feel like you just do it so you get one.
That's what I think. Oh, but I have 10 blood gems. Ah. Don't really like any of those, but that's okay.
Get this thing go faster.
Who are you again?
Huh?
Oh, this dude. Him. Inge the Iron Him. This guy's rocking beasts. Health is going to be my enemy here. I'm pumping attack quite well, but honestly, I'm kind of in the position now where I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to hope that somebody gets knocked so I can stay in top 4. I'll probably knock this dude. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna knock this guy, so...
I'm knocking this dude. 100%.
I didn't get my blood gem generation. I think I need to throw a taunt on that, just to make sure I even get it.
Yeah, this guy's gone.
I don't like any of those. Well, let's just make sure that this turn goes off. You're still in.
Yep.
Must have not been too bad.
Oh, no, I knocked him. That guy's gone.
What was your major concern?
2, 3, 4.
I don't know that I'd say I had a major concern necessarily. I just I'm only pumping attack. The Bacon Jazzer does not show for me. So I am in the position where I've got huge attack, but I do not have a lot of health on board.
There's a Bacon Jazzer.
Of course.
My 114.72 Divine Shield Wind Fury Bristleback Knight is looking pretty good. Next to my 93.93 Cleave.
Honestly, all I can hope for right now is that you are going to knock whoever I'd have to fight later. I've got a 127.6 Cleave.
127.6.
Yeah, because I can't build any health, but I'm also like adding attack, right?
Yeah. I just need to generate all my blood gems, and that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what this guy has. He's running beasts as well, so if my cleave hits well, then it'll be fine.
You're on the right path.
No, he took care of my cleave.
I might knock this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna knock this dude.
I totally knocked this guy.
Okay,
Oh wait,
good,
no, I
so-
didn't. No, I didn't. He had armor I didn't see.
Oh no. Me versus you.
This is a disaster.
You're gonna knock me.
Yeah.
Like, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't have the health to deal with your situation.
No.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how much you... Just depends on how much you hit me for.
We're both sitting pretty with health. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends on... It all just depends on how much you hit me for.
what are you even running? Quillbore. Uh-oh. Battle of the Boar.
The Battle of the Boar.
Battle of the Boar. I don't even have end of the turn effects kicking yet. Like, I just had a really good blood gem pump.
Yeah.
So my blood gems are 15-7 right now. Oof. Yeah, you don't have any health on board. Yikes.
No, that's what I was saying. It's, oh, of all the things to hit.
Right. I mean, your attack is no joke. Do you have me? I think you might have me here.
Five.
Wow. Sweet.
Goodness.
All right, who gets to take out that spitter? Oh, you do.
They don't
Okay.
call it wild for nothing.
Sweet.
Okay. Interesting.
You're really taming the West now.
I'm in a weird position here. Like, I really... Ooh, health. But I can't take anything off the board at this point. Like, it's too late.
Yeah.
Got
See,
two-
and that's what
two
we were
bacon
talking
jazzers
about.
on board. Yeah. 2 bacon jazzers on board, but it's not...
You
Like,
sure
I've
are
got nothing I
quick
can
on the
swap.
draw.
Yeah, certainly nothing that you would want to swap.
No. I don't know. Would it make a difference? Like, I've got health. What's this guy doing?
I can tell you. I played him recently. He's got Quillbores. He's doing Quillbores.
Yeah.
Last time I played him was 2 turns ago. He had a 28-104, a 16-38, a 7-30, a 26-73, 21-51, 23-62, 3-10. 2 Divine Shields on board. Not really a reliable way to get blood gems, but it appears his blood gems are pumping health. That's what I show. So he's probably double that. But I think you got him. I mean, if you tied me...
Yeah, we'll see.
You're on the right path.
I dropped one of my taunts.
Yeah, a 184 cleave is evil. That's really mean.
Yeah. I knocked this dude.
Yeah, I expected you
But
would.
just me and you.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't happen very often.
The Battle of the Boar.
Impressive.
This is epic.
Battle of
Remind
the
me never
Boar,
to
they
cross
say.
Yeah, they say. They say, they say.
No negotiations. No prisoners.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
You tread on sacred ground.
I think the swap was a good move. I was able to get my blood gems to pump. I'm at 13-3 now. There were 2 bacon jazzers in that refresh.
I moved off of pumping the blood gems themselves and moved toward
Oh yeah, same.
the pumping blood gem acquisition.
Yes.
But yeah, this is, I mean, it's either of us' game here. But my pump is pretty real. I'm curious to see where you sit. Ugh. You got me, buddy.
Oink. Didn't
All
knock
right.
you though. You're still in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Always good to have backup.
All right.
This is a funny matchup. Like, I have such a strong board, but it's so weak at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what I'm trying to do against you to win, but... We'll see. We'll see here. We have, like, the same board. Okay, that was, like, the one minion you couldn't hit.
Oh. With my 406
You
Bristleback.
4 health. That's what you won by? 4 health?
Yeah.
What a
That was a
crack.
commanding first, though.
What a
23
crack.
health with 5 shield up.
All right, well that breaks my my MMR is 5555.
Oh, good. Mine is 5625.
All right, so we're within a game of each other. I had a 53% win rate on that.
Yeah.
I was 2 gold away from throwing up a taunt, which would have saved me. Because I knew you were running the cleave first. That's the only thing that needed to happen. But I didn't see the spell until my last reroll. All right, let's get a EUDORA game. Do 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 do.
Ooh, excuse me. Didn't mean to burp on stream there, but, you know.
Did you have a little gas?
It's just a little.
A little gas. Come on, EUDORA. I know that took so long because they were preparing EUDORA for me. Nope.
Deal all cards from the tavern. I don't know. When do you do that? Should I use Seathun? I don't know if I know how to play Seathun. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll try it.
So you gotta hit that hero power every time. You're gonna do 2 turns where you don't buy a minion.
Yep.
Or you get lucky with a spell,
Rootin' tootin' shootin' time.
and then kind of just like gather spells.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the spell game is probably... You're probably right there. I think that's probably the play with him. How can I get spells? Naga. Not going to work here anymore. That's for sure.
What? Say that again? Excuse me? A baking powder?
Naga Hinamanjad.
Nakahinamajad? Not gonna work here anymore.
No fight
That's
in
for
the
sure.
saloon. Take it out.
What movie is that from?
Office Space.
Yes. I knew that. We're playing a game of Millhouse here. Who are you, Nova?
I'm
You are
Seathun, you silly goose.
Seathun.
Impressive.
Mmm,
Remind
impressive.
me never to cross you.
Interesting.
Oh, I got a...
Well, at the very
An
least,
undead,
they can be a
luckily.
distraction.
I had the spell so I could get a random T1.
Yeah, I think Millhouse is just about just getting bored, you know, and figuring out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I got some demons here. I thought probably I'm just kind of taking best stats really. Just trying to fill board, have stats on board, advantage as much gold as possible.
Buck up. You've got time.
What's your board looking like, Nova?
I'm just sitting on one, the skeleton that drops the 2 skeletons on
Yep.
Death Rattle.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of undead lately, and kind of. Oh, that's interesting.
Remind me never to cross you.
Kind of one thing I was noticing.
Just needed a good spit shine.
Is that it's kind of really difficult to know when to stop with them. When do I make a transition? You know, when am I doing that? And I think that is so incredibly important with the undead. Because like, yeah, you can keep pumping those tier 3 minions, but if you don't have that tier 5 and that tier 6, you know, Kelthsund and what's that tier 5 called? I forgot. I will tell you in a second.
Yeah, I really think
You got to get
undead, like the summoning and stuff. The undead is so good.
Darndest thing.
Beast is so
Think it
good.
would move slow.
But
Maybe it's
I'm yet to have a good round with either of them.
beasts are harder for me. I don't know. Undead are just so strong that you can kind of just ride through a bunch of crap.
Yeah, it's good for getting early hits against people. And I
Well-
think there's definitely a strong play to that. It's like
They sure won't
hitting
wanna
people
be
hard
messing
in the
with
early
likes of
game.
you again.
is pretty powerful.
Yeah. It changes the way people play.
Yeah. 100%.
Do you want to see the voodoo that I do?
You have that already?
Huh?
You have that already, or are you just saying that?
I just say that.
Okay.
What even is that?
That's the trigger things at the end of the turn.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever that.
The Jakrari Enchanter?
Yeah. Do you want to see the voodoo I do?
That's awesome.
Indeed.
You stake quite the claim. Now you've got to defend it.
Yeah-oh. Look at this guy. He's got some demons. I think the demon play does not revolve around the Wrathweaver anymore.
No.
So
There's
you,
enough going on where your hero takes damage at the end of your turn that you don't even need to build him anymore.
I think it's just detrimental. Like, just get some strong demons on board, and then you got to dive a little bit. You know that.
Yeah.
You burned it.
I'm doing pretty well.
Good.
Pretty pleased with my situation. I think it could be, well, could be better. It's a slow roll with Seathun, right? Like you got to kind of accept that.
Yeah.
You're
But-
doing his hero power,
Yeah.
and you're just kind of grabbing what you can.
Yeah, so when you win with Seathun, what happens is you have like 3 health, and you end up just getting over that hump. You know that
Right.
the exponential curve ends up taking off for you, and it just depends on who you play and how much sustain you have. It also depends on which minions you choose to have on board, because once they're on board, they're on board. Like, there's no not having them on board.
You're on the right path.
Right.
So I like
Really
to
pleased with-
prioritize anything with a divine shield or something that is pumping, or the mechs are really good because you can continue to put magnetics on board. Builds like that work really well with Seathun.
Sad that we have no mechs this round. I'm basically just rocking it with the undead skeleton. I'm hitting everybody.
Yeah.
It's really funny, actually.
Yep. It's powerful. Like, that's just how that hero kind of
Yourself
works.
off. You can do this. That one's a regular around here.
Yeah, spells are big here. But it's a tricky,
Always good to have
tricky
a
thing to
little
do
help.
this. It's like I said earlier. I'm gonna repeat myself. It's just a slow roll with him.
That one's
I
a
played him the
regular
other day,
around here.
and I played him very differently, and it did not work out for me.
No?
No, like I started out with him, and I was like, okay, I got to use his hero power every turn. And I got him to about like 4/4 or so, and I was like, I just need to fill board.
Okay.
Because those stats become more at that point. Is just getting 3 more minions on board does better than me giving 1/1 to something.
Yes.
But I think ultimately in the end, it didn't help. Because when it came down to it at the end, I wasn't pumping enough, and I didn't establish any other form of like on-board pump.
I think having this same exact conversation with you about 4 years ago. Maybe less than that. But here was the argument. Well, if I
These games
skip
too
the hero power on turn 1 so I don't get hit, I'm only doing 1 less pump. And my argument is, no, you're not. You're doing potentially 13 less pumps.
Right.
And yeah, well, it's, oh, I just get that 1 extra. I think you got to hit it every turn. I think that's just how Seathun ends up working out. Ah, crap.
Yeah, I agree.
It did the wrong one. That's okay. Yeah, you have to hit his hero power every single time. There's no not doing it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'm definitely in agreement there.
All right. I have a pretty weak board going on, actually, but so far I'm doing good in the standings. Tavern Tier 4 already. I got there pretty quickly, but haven't found the minions I'm trying to find here on Tavern Tier 4. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Put a comment in the chat if you want to talk about anything specific. Right now, I got Nova GFG on the other end here, and he's running Seathun and doing quite well. I'm running a little Millhouse action, trying to get some undeads.
Yeah. So far, so good. Looks like I'm going to be running pretty strong here with the undead. I think it's time for me to dive. I can use my health as a resource at this point. I've not been hit yet.
Yeah.
Well, first turn, very, very first turn, I did get hit. Man, I'm strong right now.
Yeah, I'm not weak. Wow, Pyramid is really weak. He had a little pump go on, but
All right, let the diving begin.
oh, you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about the economy being a little bit of a different functionality now, right? Is having 10 gold and the tavern being 8 means you tavern and you hero power. Because I'm not getting hit. Not to say that I won't. I could easily just all of a sudden lose this in a matter of 3 turns, but I need to get to 6
Worthy opponent.
for me to pull this off because I'm running undead. So if I'm not hitting 6, then I'm risking this whole build not working.
Risking the biscuit.
Yep. I need to fill board and I need to hit 6. So I'm willing to let like one more turn ride, but then I'll probably go for 6 after this upcoming tavern. Oh, this guy's got some big demons.
Big demons? This guy's got some big demons too.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Okay, so there's my first hit. Hit for
What,
9.
did my game freeze?
Let's hope not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I got hit that round. I don't know exactly what. I'm not sure what happened, but something happened.
One won't steer you
Oh,
wrong.
did you have to restart your game?
No.
Oh.
No, it restarted for me, but
I am the
Critters can see too.
no, I want that over there. Just can't mess that up. Okay. I only have undeads on. So I'm not gonna hero power. I'm not gonna buy that. Tripling that won't really do me any good. But I don't have any other options. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Oh boy. Playing some Hearthstone.
Yep. I need to hold strong here.
all right now. Back on your feet.
I'm good about my hero power.
My fear is that you're gonna somehow fall behind or something.
Yikes. Getting hit again. Oh, and he spawned a T6.
Ouch.
Oh, that's just rude.
Such is life, sir.
Indeed.
Okay, these are some good minions to have. That's not what I wanted to have happen, but that's okay.
Where's you?
Well, I'm not planning on losing. I'm not playing to
I don't know if
lose
anyone's
here.
Nobody plans on losing.
Second hand.
What I really need is like a taunt. It's a pretty good card.
Get that gold while the getting's good.
Champion of the Prize. +5 from the undead army. That's awesome. I love that. I love how they yeah, that's sweet. Oh, that guy's got a that guy, I forgot I put 2 echoing roars on my Eternal Knight. This is me v you.
Yeah.
JB's no slouch.
JB's no slouch.
Uh-oh.
No fighting in the saloon. Take it outside.
Whoa. Look at you, buddy.
Yeah. The Steward of Death looks so cool.
The Steward of Death?
Yeah.
Which one's that? Your tier 5, your T5? Or that
The
T6?
T5, yeah. No, I don't have the T6.
The T5 with the leaning forward face.
They sure won't
The
wanna
double
be
leaning
messing with the
jowler.
likes of you again.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Well, at the very least, they can be a distraction.
Ugh. Disgusting. Not getting what I want here.
Oh man, Shutterwalk is in here. Oh, I only have 9 health left. This is brutal.
What about Shutterwalk?
That's who I'm going up against now.
Oh, Alakir hit him. Alakir hit me for 9 and hit Shutterwalk for 15. And you beat me.
No, you hit me.
Oh, did I?
You hit me for 11.
Uh-oh. Well, Alakir hit me, and Alakir hit Shutterwalk for 15, and I hit you for 11, which means that you might be fine and on pace and whatnot. That's what I'm going to choose to think.
I pretty much can't get hit at all being at 9 health.
No.
You stake quite the claim.
No.
Now you gotta defend.
Everybody's at T6.
Yeah. Like, what's this dude running right now? Oh, I'm gonna nail this dude. Ah, he's out. He hit. Oh, Alakir hit him. I was confused. I was thinking I was going to out. Now I'm. Oh man.
I knocked that guy.
Yeah, I knocked Shutter off.
That was quite the showdown.
Okay, we'll try this again.
You're really taming the West now. Pleasure doing business with you.
The T6 Undead's not showing up for me.
Are you re-rolling hard for it?
No. I mean, yeah, I am, but I'm not like not using my hero power.
Yeah, you have to use your hero power.
Yeah, it's doing 12 times now.
Yeah.
I did grab the T5 Naga that gives the Divine Shield, though. This guy's running demons. He's probably pretty strong.
Alkir?
Yeah.
I faced him 3 turns ago. His biggest was a 2630, but he has that T5 demon that when you play demon it.
Zooms. Yeah, the last time I fought him, I hit him. But I think
The right path.
or no, he hit me actually. We'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Ooh, Ildan. Ildan's pretty strong with this current meta.
I'm gonna knock him. Oh, no, they're not. He's got 3 health left.
Ah, this guy knocked me. Man, you... I guess it wouldn't have mattered. I would have taken 4th, no matter what. It's okay. It's positive MMR. It's a queen.
It is a queen.
We'll just spectate the rest of Nova's match here.
He's running undead too.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have access to that prior information.
It's all good. It's either going to work out or it's not.
Yeah, well, I think this undead play is really, really fun. It's crazy because you're set up to take that T6, but you don't have that T6.
No, and if I did, it would be amazing. But he's not showing up for me. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. It's like the times I've tried to make these runs,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get what I need. Like for the undead play, like for it to really become like super OP, you need this. You need the T5 and you need the T6. I've got 2 of these, so it works. The in-game pump is good, but if you have the T6, this pump happens during your turn in the tavern, so the stats become solidified.
Permanent. And then, yeah, so what you do is you run your board with 1 fewer space.
Yeah. So like this goes away, this would come in.
Yep.
You'd get the Drakiri Enchanter. So my end of turn would happen multiple times. You start to trip up on these because they reborn and get resummoned.
Yep.
And it becomes really, really, really strong.
But you can't get that without... Well, so here's my question. Why didn't you freeze for that end of the game win condition? Number one. Number two, you passed up the tavern spell that costs 2 gold that gets you...
Yeah, I mean, the win condition here is that I get the T6.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to preemptively buy a tavern spell and a minion for
Ideally, you want both of them.
5 gold. Well, right, but I need the T6.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you passed up the 2 gold tavern spell that could discover you an undead.
Right. I mean, I'm out. But the reason I didn't freeze is because, yeah, I mean, maybe grabbing the spell would have been the smart play, but
Well, I'm just saying it's an access.
yeah, sure. Better than just like doing the refresh.
Yeah,
This is
better
true.
than doing the refresh. All right, I'm gonna get a glass of water, everybody. We keep getting people popping in, and they don't stay very long. Maybe we need to be more interesting there, Nova.
I'm interesting AF. I'm doing the best I can with the things I have.
All right, I don't know. Are you watching my stream? I don't know if you're watching my stream, but
I have it pulled up, but I'm not watching it because I don't want to. I don't want to be tempted to look at what you're doing in the event that I'm like going up against you.
well, check it out right now and check out this mug that I got.
Okay. There's a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
I don't see it yet.
It's awesome. I rescued it from my mom's house. Used to be in our camper.
Oh, these heroes are terrible.
Yeah, I got a bunch of tier 3 and tier 4 heroes. Not looking good. But I think Chinvala is about to be pumping.
Oh, TMNT mug. It just showed up for me. That's really cool. I'm gonna refresh it. For some reason, I'm like really behind the, like really behind. I shouldn't be that far back.
Shooting time.
Did you see the mug?
I did, yeah.
How cool is that?
It's really cool.
All right, who are you, Nova? Let's talk about this game here. Putricide. Nope.
I am Gorefiend Terran.
Gorefiend. Terran. Gore. Okay, so that's choose a friendly minion. At the start of combat, destroy it. When you have space, resummon an exact copy. Wow, that'd be really awesome for undeads. Looks like you're headed down that path.
Here, this'll put grit in your
I guess I
craw.
kind of don't have a choice. That's why I was saying like these heroes aren't that great, because the other one was just every third minion gets +2/+2.
Right.
And this one is like specified. I basically
Place
have
just
to play
needed a
it.
good spit shot.
I don't have to, I guess, but then there'd be no point in using the spell.
Always good to have back.
Yeah, I don't love using heroes that are typecast, you know, like Timbala. That's all about elementals. If you don't have elementals,
You've got a
It's
Well,
not-
the benefit of
old thing
him,
there
I feel like he was
for
more
losing.
typecast before when that taunt used to be in that gained a health every time you played. Every time you played an elemental. But now you can just use him to basically run economy. Just grab the elementals when you can. But
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to keep
They
them.
sure won't
No,
wanna be
you don't have
messing with
to-
the likes of
you're
you
not-
again.
you're certainly never committed long term.
No.
But you certainly want to start pumping them.
Yeah. Me versus you. I mean, there's Quillbors, so you're going to go Quillbors, right?
I might pick up a few needed Quillbors along the way, just to keep that lane open. Like,
You stake quite the
let's see
claim.
here.
Now you've got to defend.
I'd pick up... I would certainly pick up the Prickly Piper. Certainly would pick up the Withered Spearhide. But I'm not going full
They don't
Quillwar
call it
build,
wild
so...
for nothing. Always good to have a little help. Always good to have a little help. Always good to have a little help.
Alright, I'm gonna pump way hard on the economy train here.
Yeah, you might as well. You have the ability to really recycle minions, you know, with it having like more benefit than just, you know, running like Elemental and stuff, because it'll be decreasing your tavern.
You've staked quite the claim. Now you've got to defend.
Man.
I've seen worse.
Need a drink?
You sure are quick on the draw. Well, at the very least, they can be a distraction.
Alright. Lord Barov. Makes me think of Gandalf when he goes, what does he say?
Belloc.
Belloc.
The dwarven word for friend.
No, isn't it Melloc? Is it Belloc?
I don't know. Belloc is one of those. Belloc.
And then it opens.
Yeah.
Stake quite the claim. Now you've got to defend it.
Maybe I should watch those extended versions. What good movies those are.
Very, very good.
I think Lord Barov is going to get the better of me here. Certainly. Ah! Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. Hit for 8. Ooh, that dropped me from 2nd to 7th.
They
He
don't call it wild for
He ain't no
nothing.
slouch. Alright. 2. I'll risk it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Need a drink?
Wow. What a turn.
Nice. Ooh, a trip. I see.
Watch this. 2 trips.
Oh.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Elementals don't really have any end of the turn stuff going on.
No, they really don't. They
Let us see
are
the
they're very different now than they used to be.
Good to have
'Cause we took
backup.
quite a long break from playing this game,
You're
like
always
a year.
quick on the draw.
Elementals used to be very
it's
different.
An ambush.
It's funny. I was looking up some of like I was trying to find a list of like current tavern like minions available. And I pulled up an old list from before, and it had some of the old elementals. And I was like, oh man, that was crazy.
Well,
Totally different game now.
yeah, I mean, with your deck tracker, you can see up at the top right where it shows the tier.
Yeah.
You can see every single minion in each tier.
Right. Oh, Falcon?
Horses couldn't
Falcon?
drag me away from
Oh, what's
Falcon?
up, boy? What's
Falcon's popping in the live stream. What's up, dude?
Not much. Heard you boys are playing some Hearthstone.
Oh yeah. Getting it.
Slinging some cards. Ooh, man. Oh, man. This is crazy. Crazy
Yeah, this
things
is
are
pretty nuts.
happening.
Falcon, have you been how have your rounds been playing? Did you unlock Battlegrounds yet?
No, not yet. I've only played a couple of matches.
Oh, you got to power through because it's all about Battlegrounds.
All right.
What are you up to tonight? You thinking about playing some games? Because we can switch
I'm
games.
down for it. I'm down for it if you guys are.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't know
shoot.
if we were gonna get some
We
meeting or
could play
anything.
some Fortnite. We could play some Husky Rig.
I'm down for either of those. Actually, that sounds great.
I think Fortnite could be. Why don't we do both?
We should do both.
Why don't we do both? Run a little bit of Fortnite, run a little bit of Halo. I'm down.
So how is Street Fighter working out for you over there, Falcon?
Which part?
I don't know.
Any Street Fighter 4 or-
Are you playing 6? Are you still playing?
Yeah, here and there. I let my online paid subscription to PlayStation Plus run out, though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can't play competitive anymore because I didn't want to keep it going just for that. That's
No.
really So I'm still playing it, but I go through like the arcade modes and a little bit of World Tour. Just
Okay. Okay.
Jam out some fights now and then.
Yikes. Ariel Rome just hit me for 12. Beasts for this dude? What? I don't want, no. This is risky. Give me a good. Oh, this is okay.
I think that's a bad tier 6. The taunt death rattle. It's an all type. Give a friendly minion of each type +4/+4 as a death rattle in game though, and I just think that that's pretty weak.
Say again.
Death rattle. Give a friendly minion of each type +4/+4. It's an all typing.
Oh yeah.
I just think it's too weak.
Well, I think the real benefit to that is, since it's an all type, you can pump it with anything that you're doing, and you can magnetize it. So that becomes a taunt that you can build super fast.
I must say I didn't think about the magnetization part.
I think as well, if you do happen to triple it up, like that would be, was it +8/+8, and then if you have the double death right, it'll be +16/+16 to everything.
Yeah, but you
It's
just run.
tough to say.
If you just run undeads,
In the saloon. Take
Yeah,
it
I mean,
outside.
it's tough to
get knocked.
say what the real benefit would be, because at some point you got to look at it and say, well, is that going to make a difference at this stage in the game? Is 16/16 really going to change?
No, that's my point. That's
The
why I
outcome,
think it's
yeah.
horrible. And that's 16/16. That's you've gotten 3 of them,
Right.
and you're double death rattling. Well, I
Right.
just took 8th and lost 84 MMR. So,
What?
yep. My
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I never. You get typecast if you can. The elementals weren't there, man. I don't know. It didn't work out.
I see. I just got to go for stats here for a turn, unfortunately.
Well, I think I'm going to end the stream there, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Played a couple games. Did it well, and then I did very poorly.
Well,
But
I'm
that's
still in
okay.
it.
Are you saying that
I'm still here.
I need to watch you?
I think you should watch me.
Is that
Give the people what they want.
give the people what they want? All right, signing off, everyone. I hope.
Oh my!
Well, you can't open yourself up to that and not expect me to take the avenue. I gotta take the path most traveled.
I guess the path. Are you suggesting the path most traveled is me getting crapped on?
Yeah, of course. Of course, that's what that dig meant.
Extremely rude. Speaking of digging, you didn't get to be Eudora, so I guess the joke's on you. You even titled your stream or captioned it, "I want to dig." Fail.
I still want to dig.
Yeah, well.
That's not a false statement.
Oh, this guy's running undead too. What's he got? Ew.
Oh yeah, you're toast.
Look at
What
that
are you
toss.
what are you summoning for?
My
No. What are your undead summoning for? Yeah, you don't have you need to have the undead that buffs attack permanently. Like without that card,
right.
all these reborns aren't doing any good for you. But I want to watch Falcon play.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
He's playing. That's what the people want to see.
I don't know about that. And I'm a pretty slow player as I look at all the card descriptions.
Yeah,
That's
you
okay,
well
though.
you. It's really important to just kind of understand the mechanics of the words, right? So like taunt means something, battle cry means something, death rattle means something, but there are other things like reborn or
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time.
and Battlegrounds is completely different than what you're playing here, Falcon.
Yeah, well, so how does Battlegrounds work then?
Battlegrounds is an auto chess style game. So here you have a hero. You're playing against one person. You have 30 cards in your deck. You know, Battlegrounds is there are phases to it. So there's a tavern phase, and then there's a battling phase. And during the battling phase, you don't do anything. It auto battles. But during the purchasing phase, there's a tavern, and you get to buy minions, and you have a set amount of gold per turn. So you get to buy minions, and there are certain tribes that are in or out. And so there are certain card sets that are in or out, depending on which tribes are in and out. And there's like 50 different heroes that you can be. All have different hero powers. And like that guy's hero power is always gain 2 armor. That's that guy's gimmick in the standard play, which you're playing right now. Storm Rage or Garrosh.
Yeah.
But in Battlegrounds, what you're playing against 8 other people, right? So like, I'm doing a very bad job explaining, but it's extraordinarily complicated. So, like,
well, it sounds like the kind of thing I just need to get into it, and I'll get the hang of it as I play.
Yep. And knowing the cards is a big deal, because that's how you can really start like seeing builds, and it also helps to know where the meta is. So like watching YouTube videos on like Kriparian is somebody who I watch, and like just to see the end game builds, like what does his board look like at the end of the game, and trying to get those minions on your board. So Battlegrounds is all about like pace and value and utility and knowing when to advantage each of them. So that's really what Battlegrounds is all about. And the game that we're watching here with you is just not the same thing as Battlegrounds. Like it's not even the same game. Like the cards don't even read the same.
So I just gotta power my way through however many of these I need to do in order to unlock Battlegrounds.
Yeah, I don't even know how many normal games do you have to play. But yeah,
I have no idea. I don't remember that being a thing because, well, I mean, when I started playing, Battlegrounds didn't even exist. That was like, well, a long time ago.
really what you need, Falcon, right now is a way to draw more cards. Or just slowly take him down here. It doesn't seem like he's doing much to you. The Acolyte of Pain. Oh, I remember the Acolyte of Pain. Whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. So you need to somehow pump that guy. Do you have anything that can pump? No, you don't. Okay.
No, I haven't like selected really anything in my deck.
All right, this is a pre-made deck for you.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Okay. Oh, did you forgot to attack with your hero?
No, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That was the first thing I did on that turn.
Okay.
I only had 1 power left at the end.
There you go. That's a good card to draw. Yes. That's what we liked. Get that Acolyte pumping.
Garrosh, you are not fit to rule the Horde.
Garrosh, you are not fit to rule the Horde, he says. I kind of miss
Job's done.
playing the old way.
There
Did you win?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm still going. I just got the I just got exactly what I needed. He's in, well, not specifically. I still need the other T5 that does the 2-6, but the 6-star is on board for me right now. I just have it frozen.
Don't mess with Tusker.
All right. You can just. Oh, you know. Oh, hold on. Charge. You can win this turn. You just win. You can throw that and attack with it immediately. That's what charge means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can attack face immediately. There's another mechanic called rush, which means you can put a minion down on your side of the board, but you can only attack other minions. Where charge is, you could attack face.
Okay.
Oh, you just have to complete the Battlegrounds tutorial. See if you can do it, Falcon.
The Battlegrounds is just grayed out for me.
You can't even click
Like,
it?
I can't even click on it.
Where's my phone? I'm gonna look it up. Isn't that so ridiculous? I say, where's my phone? I'm gonna look it up, yet I'm sitting at a computer. I think you might need to be...
The stream's still active?
Yes. Sorry, I'm gonna shut that down. Yeah, I think... Yeah, so we might be able to play each other Falcon and, like, purposefully level things up. We could probably put together, like, a scam build, which just means, like, both of our decks are summoning a whole bunch of 1/1s, like, kind of automatically.
Okay.
And then... And essentially... You level up in Hearthstone faster the more minions you end up killing. So if we just play a game against each other, you know, where we're talking to each other on either end, then we could potentially play a bunch of quick games and get you to level 20. Rather than you having to play through the tutorials. So you do have this build going. You got the double death rattle.
You talking about me?
No, I'm watching Nova. He's got the... But you still don't have... Okay. Are you still in Hearthstone there, Falcon, or no?
I'm not. I can be there.
Well, I was going to say, just watch Nova play around to get an idea of what's going on. Are you friends with him or no?
I don't know.
I don't think so. But you can add me.
Yeah, Falcon. If you want to add him, his thing is Nova at 1919-7. That's his tag. Oh, you're destroying that minion to gain room on board?
Yeah. No, so I destroy that minion and it gets resummoned.
But
And
not...
I can basically just... And then this T5 here... The
Goes
third
off.
one goes off, but then it's because it happens in Tavern, the stats remain.
But he's supposed to be a reborn. Did you do it once with
Yeah,
it?
so
You screwed that up?
because no. Because you attack him in Tavern, he loses the reborn. But that's the benefit of doing it, is that this minion here, the 6th tier, what makes this one, because there's already the other undead that destroys a minion in Tavern at the start of your turn.
Right.
What makes this one the T6, what makes it so good is that it won't destroy it permanently. It'll make it lose the reborn. But
No, you did it wrong.
But right now, Nova, you're not pushing anything. It's just auto-playing.
Yeah, so the difference between Battlegrounds and like the standard play is that in Battlegrounds, you build out your deck and then you fight somebody else, but you don't lose your minions. Like, they don't just get wiped from the board. You continue to build them, you continue to beef them up with time. And the whole point is to like scale your board. That was an insane win though.